We bring you now to the best audio of the day, and that is from Wayne Jones, K-State safety. Last year was certainly up and down. I would say that a lot of fans became annoyed with Wayne Jones at times. Lots of swinging for the fences, big hits, and yet missed tackles. Some bad penalties, particularly the one at Mississippi State that gave up a touchdown before the end of the first half. But man, if I don't love when I hear a quote like this for so many reasons.
I love it. I feel like we have, the best head coach ever. When you got a good head coach, it just makes you want to go balls to the wall all the time for him. You do it. Like, I'll do anything for Coach Klieman.
Guy's going to go balls to the wall for his coach. What can you say?
Way to quote the metal band, Accept.
I love this quote because it's everything that we have tried to say and tell you about Klieman over and over again, being a player's coach and being the complete antithesis of what was here before. And at the same time, it has its own Wayne Jones spin to it. I love reinforcing that these guys absolutely adore Chris Klieman and want to play hard for him. Well, at the same time, being able to tell you that I'm here for Wayne Jones being rough around the edges. I'm here for it. I think you need guys like that on your defense, okay?
Donnie Starks.
You need that's not balls to the wall.
That was something else. That was putting him to the face.
You need guys that have a little bit of work to do to get things. I would rather take the guy that's all over the place, but has the talent and has the right attitude, especially at safety. He just wants to go out there and hit dudes. He just wants to clobber guys and make big plays. And he wants to be cocky as hell while doing it. And if you've listened to the show for very long, 100% all in.
If you listen to the show today,
Totally there for that. And I think K-State needs it. And yes, it is frustrating at times to deal with those penalties. I'm sure that Mason likes to make fun of me for being down on the sidelines and slamming my my hand down on the turf. I'm sure that I did that in Starkville when that happened and Jones got that penalty and Mississippi State went down and scored. But I think over the long haul, it's good to have guys that have this sort of an edge to them in your system. And a guy that's not going to think twice about just saying that he's going balls to the wall for his coach when it comes up in conversation.
I love it. I feel like we have, the best head coach ever. When you got a good head coach, it just makes you want to go balls to the wall all the time for him. You do it. Like, I'll do anything for Coach Klieman.
The best part about it is when a quote like that happens, which has been maybe once or twice per Zoom call that we've had over the last few weeks, you just look up to your little boxes in the corner of all the media members that are on the call, and you just see everybody start laughing in their boxes. And that was definitely one of those moments from Wayne Jones.
Ryan Lackey's reaction today was pretty good to it, where it was just one of those where he was laughing and maybe thought, well, maybe in my role I shouldn't be laughing at this. Did he just say that? It was a pretty good reaction. And honestly, it's the perfect way to sum everything up, and it's actually a really nice, great quote about Chris Klieman. And he put it in, the terms that everybody can understand and get behind.
Well, this is what I want the program to be. What I want the program to be is a players program where the guys know that the coaches they're trying to get them to the league. They're all about them, and at the same time, they're cool with them having their own personality and having an edge to them. And all right, we may need to rein some of that in. This goes back to the same conversations we had the first couple of weeks of the season when there were high penalty numbers. And it's listen, I'm cool with some of that because the program needed an edge. Can you imagine anybody in 2018 standing up at a microphone and saying, yeah, I'm going balls to the wall for my coach? You imagine anybody doing that? I don't even think Dalton Reisner would have said that.
No, he wouldn't have.
I don't even think Dalton Reisner would have said that. And I heard many an over-the-top speech from Dalton Reisner in my day. I don't think he would even go there. This is a sign of the times. It's a sign of where the program is at. It's a sign of what the program needs. And I'm here for it, man. Wayne Jones can give me those quotes all day. I never thought we'd be able to get quotes like that just over Zoom. I thought the days of that were done. because you get better answers in just the breakout sessions, which are not going to happen for a long time, I imagine, in this post-COVID world that we are living in. But that brought a smile to my face today.